Okay, hi everyone. Hi PJ. We're going to start with Seth Emerson and then go to Mark Weiser.
PJ, just what do you think this season's going to be like with possible changes every day and trying to deal with, everything COVID-wise and uncertainty?
I think it's going to be pretty chaotic, but as a team, as an individual on this team, I know one thing we have to do is stick together, make sure everything we do is together, and make sure we all on the same page, no matter what happens throughout the season, because it's going to be a lot of changes.
Mark, do you have a question?
Sorry, I had to switch spots because I had bad Wi-Fi here in my house. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Hey, PJ, I want to ask you. I don't know if what questions you already have, but in terms of your transition, how it's gone with your new teammates, and given that it's been a pandemic, has it been hard to, kind of get that chemistry in the practice gym? Do you feel like you've gotten the kind of work you need?
I'm working it in every day. We have practice, and I feel like the more I spend time with the guys, the more comfortable, the more chemistry we have together, the more I know about them, the more they know about me, the more I know what they can do on the floor, the more they know what I can do on the floor. And you put all of it together, then we can have something special.
Okay, up next, we're going to have Andy Walsh and then Anthony Dasher.
Hey, PJ, I guess just a little bit about your transfer. So what sort of made you gravitate towards Georgia? What sort of interested you about coming here? Was it being close to home or what?
Coming home is always like a special moment, especially when I've been away for 3 years. I've been Virginia Tech, but coming home was more it was for family reasons, but also for me to be able to get the opportunity to actually come to a university that I always want to go to my whole life. I always wanted to come to Georgia since I was a little boy growing up. So coming here is amazing.
Hey, PJ, good to talk with you again, man. I believe you played, I think, 89 games at Virginia Tech. That's pretty, by far, I think, the most of any of your teammates as far as, collegiate experience. There's still a little bit of butterflies you think you'll be experiencing playing for a new team tomorrow night?
No, not at all. Just being able to be on the floor of the guys is going to be exciting. The butterflies, I don't really have any butterflies, but as far as excitement goes and, being anxious for us to be on the floor, that's the biggest part for me.
How many of your family members will be able to make the trip, make the game up from Tifton?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go with Chip Towers and then Mike Griffith.
Yeah, PJ, it's interesting you transfer in, and clearly you've assumed a leadership role on this team right away. Coach Green mentioned it in a couple of Zooms we've had with him already, and just the fact that you're sitting here today, a newcomer, handling the season opener media opportunities. Just how is that gone? That's got to be a little bit of a different feel, right? You're the new guy, but yet you're being looked up to in a lot of ways.
It's pretty difficult, being the leader of a new team. Everybody got different personalities and different ways they act on the floor and off the floor, and making sure that we're ready to play when we get on the floor, and knowing what to take serious and when you can goof around, when you can, there's a line between when you can do things. And I try to tell the guys the best of my knowledge to what goes on when you start playing and the situations you can be in very, very fast. So I try to tell them sometimes you got to pick it up. Sometimes you can relax. Sometimes you have to, buckle down and get it going. So that's the biggest thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, PJ, I guess on that leadership front, we know Severe does so much from the point guard position. How have you gotten in sync with him, and just kind of on that pressure question? So much of the scoring looks like it's going to be on your shoulders. How you play will determine the outcome of games. How do you feel about having that much on you?
I feel like it's just another challenge. It's another challenge that I've been facing since the beginning of the time when it comes to challenges. And I feel like Severe is a very genuine guy, and he always he wants you to do good. He wants you to do great. And for me, I want him to do great. So it's like we complement each other in a way that I feel like can lead us to more W's as time goes.
And the last question, we're going to go with Palmer.
Yeah, PJ, what are the biggest differences between the system you're in here at Georgia and the one you were in at Virginia Tech, and what role should we expect to see you play this season?
The main difference is the intensity and the speed. The speed is different in how we go about things on the offensive end, the defensive end, compared to how it was when I was at Tech. That's the main difference. And I feel like every team has a will and a want to win, but when you have the knowledge and you have the mental toughness to go on and actually win a game, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest difference.
All right. Thank you, PJ.
Thank you.